I went to a public school across the street. Um, I was in public school for all of my life except in second grade when I went to Catholic school for a year. It was ironically the only year that I actually received any grammar. What rough beast slouches towards Bethlehem to be born? I love the sense that language could have this dramatic elevation, and I was a sucker for it, and I still am. In order to write, like anything else, you have to be read, and you have to be versed. And even then, of course, there's no guarantees. But you know, I always had an ear. I would say I had an ear and facility for language because I enjoyed speaking so much. So one day a week, I'd leave my high school and go to this arts high school to work with them. Same was Joe Weil. I mean, he looked like a bard. You know, he was this superfluous man, kind of loud, billowy speech, a 3-second temper, a great laugh, the most well-read person I had ever met in my life. He could recite Shakespeare, Dylan Thomas, go into a kind of critique of Kenneth Burke and Susan Sontag, and I mean, the whole world of literature just existed in his mind. And so Joe kind of opened up this whole idea of that literature was a conversation. It was alive, it was vital, it was something you had to be studying and thinking about all the time, and that there was no left wing or right wing, there was only up wing and down wing. If there's a family tree I'd like to be a part of, it would be Rimbaud, Hart Crane, Ashbery. And they're very different. They both have a sense of language and its artificial, the sense of it being rhetorical and artificial and moving. And you know, I think in contemporary poetry, a lot of times we think of, you know, sincerity has become such a it was such a catchword, now it's such a taboo word. But, you know, sincerity is important, but not when you're talking about art.